Good evening. I hope everyone's enjoying this beautiful Sunday evening. We got a later sunset because of the time change, thank goodness. This isn't going to be a very long show. Kevin and I just wanted to come on tonight and formally announce that the Wide World of Bells Facebook group has reached a milestone 1,000 members. We want to thank everybody that's joined the group. We want to thank everyone who's invited someone to join the group. I want to thank everyone that watches the weekly podcast and participates. Kevin, do you have anything to say?
Thank you to everybody. I mean, we've got to 1,000 very, very quickly, and we've done it the right way. We've done it drama free. We've done it everybody recommending one another, and we still want you guys to do that. Share the guys that want to like this group. Share your belts. Don't care if it's the same one every day. I don't care if it's the only belt you got. Share what you like. Share matches you like, wrestling related, wrestling memorabilia, anything like that. Share it. We appreciate everything you've done, and for helping us build so quickly to this
Yeah,
group and getting it to 1,000. And know that we want a group that's sharing about that, not overstimulated and overposted by makers, selling stuff, and for following our rules. And mainly our rules is no drama, and we've
exactly.
appreciated that not happening. And we don't want that other stuff that's in our group. Don't care about it.
No,
We're all here to share our belts, our love of wrestling, and to make this group what the hobby is supposed to be about, which is making dreams come true with getting the belts that you wanted from your childhood, and having those that make those childhood feelings come back.
yeah, we're sharing a love of the hobby. This is
Absolutely.
this is a hobby group. This is not a drama group.
Yep.
So
Now,
I want.
now that being said, if you have evidence of somebody scamming you, or you've been scammed, or in a group you see somebody's been doing some stuff, send that to me and Mark privately through a DM, and then we'll share it on there, so
Mhm.
that we can investigate it and make sure it's right. But if you've been scammed by somebody, please let us know so that we can post it. We do want that to be out there. But as far as the arguments and back and forth and who you hate and who you don't and who you want dead and who you don't want, we don't want none of that here.
No,
I don't need the stress, and I just want to enjoy this hobby and make it a release for me, and hopefully get on Mark's show a little bit more. I've been having a lot of stuff, so I apologize to guys that I've missed messaging and not being around. But I'm here and I watch and I see the page, and I appreciate it.
well said. Well said. And we do have a post pinned to the top of the group for that kind of stuff. As far as we got some comments here. A comment. Don't know who you are, but hello. uh, it's the guide to the hobby, which has a list of trusted makers and a list of scammers. So I want to echo what Kevin said. If there's something that you suspect is going on in the group as far as scamming, or there's a member that you suspect has a belt for sale that you've had bad dealings with, or heard that they've been engaging in bad activities, let us know. We can add them to that list.
Yeah, if you see a sales post or somebody's posted something that
Go
you
ahead, Andrew.
think's not right, not going on, let us know. Don't post it to start drama. Post us privately. Therefore, it can be, and it will be 100% anonymous. Won't be brought up. We'll handle it
Right.
the way it needs to, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, we're gonna keep everything like that, behind the scenes. We don't, we'll post it publicly, but we'll do this officially. But as far as accusations, things like that, because sometimes people get mad at each other and post things about the other person, and we don't want that going on in the group. We'd rather keep that behind the scenes so we can vet it before
Yeah.
we
And
address it.
Dustin King's a great guy to reach out to as far as knowing,
Yeah,
the scammers. So he's doing a great job with keeping it up, keeping one's honest, and he can answer a lot more questions too. If we don't have those answers, that's who I usually reach out to. If I said, "Hey, have you heard anything about this guy before?" So he's a great guy and a great
absolutely,
community ambassador, I guess you should say.
absolutely, yes. He's actually the one I think that originated the scammer list,
Yeah,
or compiled the list, I guess.
yeah,
And we still do have the belt giveaway coming up in the next few weeks, and we're still working out details on how we want to do that. So stay tuned. I mean, we're officially there, and I got the belt sitting up. Let me grab it real quick.
yeah. I know. While he's grabbing it, there might be ways that we're going to do that, and maybe where Mark gives the belt out away that way. And I'm thinking of maybe doing something maybe a little bit different to honor the 1,000. I may give away an Amazon gift card to somebody that wants to cut a promo. You can cut a 10-second, 15, 30-second promo, and they all get entered, and we vote. Mark may give his belt away something different. So, what would you like to see as far as what we're doing? How would you do it? And give us some suggestions what you like about the page. Anything. Just let us know. And here's the belt here, and I'll let Mark explain the belt.
This belt, the plates were made by Unique Spirit, which is a sponsor of the podcast, Spinning the Globe. And the leather was done by myself on ox blood. It's ox blood leather.
God, that leather just immediately makes that belt like wow.
And that blue on the back just complements that ox blood very, very well. So
Thanks to
very, very happy with how
US.
this turned out.
Yeah, thanks to Unique for doing that. We really appreciate it. Kind gesture.
There's the maker's mark, just so you know I made it. So, as a matter of fact, I got another one for sale, which you can find in the sales posts, Friday sales post, and then I've got another guy, a friend of mine, who's actually ordered these plates for me to put on this color strap. So this is becoming a very popular color.
And you've had good talks with Unique Spirit. Is somebody that you like and recommend, and like you said, he's a sponsor.
Yeah, good guy, good guy. Well, Curtis, yeah, a lot of people need that belt. Yeah, there's one for sale if you don't win the in the giveaway. So,
And how much is that one that's for sale?
it's 300 shipped.
All right.
300 shipped. So, had it sitting on the shelf for a little bit, it's collecting dust. It needs a good home.
All right. You want to bring me back up there? I don't think I'm like.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I keep.
I'm
do
in
that.
this closed closet.
Yeah.
There we go. It was dark in there, man.
Oh my god, I got a bad habit of doing that. I'm still navigating StreamYard, so sorry
I
about
apologize. I've moved and to a new house, and computer's still not set up, so I'm on a phone. So apologize for that.
And if you're watching this show or you watch the weekly podcast on Facebook, we welcome you to invite you to join the YouTube channel Wide World of Belts. You can see it on there as well, and you don't have to click an extra link to comment and have your name show up. So.
And to our page, guys, is anything wrestling related, magazines that you like, autographs that you've got, memorabilia that you've got. You can even, this is outside the sales post. If there's something you're looking for, you can certainly post, hey, I'm looking for this belt if anybody's got one, or hey, I'm looking for a trade for this one. Hey, I'm looking for more magazines of this or that. Post your favorite matches from YouTube. Anything you want to do wrestling related, it just hasn't got to do with all of having to show a belt if you don't have a belt. You can share pictures of belts that you like, that type of thing. Just engage, and everybody wants to see it.
This is my daughter. She's in the living room over here. She's
hey from the living room.
Yeah, hey from the living room. I'll be there in a minute. We'll wrap this up.
Go bang on the daddy's bedroom door.
Yeah. But I wanted to let everybody know I checked right before we started this broadcast, and we have officially right now 1,044 members. So we're still growing, and we invite you to continue to let your friends know about this group. If they like wrestling, if they like belts, if they collect belts, or even are considering considering the idea of collecting a belt, invite them to this group. I'm stuttering tonight. This is a little out of my
Come on in, ask questions.
Exactly.
My DMs are always open. I usually get back to you very quickly unless something's going on. Just ask me any questions you want and any things you want. Help with recommended sellers, recommended hobby people. If you got, if you're buying something and you want a reference, just post that person in the chat. People will give some references too. There's a lot of negativity in the hobby, but there's also a ton of great people in this hobby too. And the hobby's just not about wrestling belts, all memorabilia. Have nothing, you just like wrestling. Comment,
Good to have you, Curtis.
I think I was trying to post earlier today. I don't know if anybody heard that Scott Hall is on life support after having a couple of heart attacks. I was trying to post that. Did it get posted in our group?
I don't know. I was working on leather all day, and I went to the fitness center, but he was having hip surgery, and I guess suffered 3 heart attacks during the surgery.
Jeez. Yeah, I saw. I was visiting mom in the hospital. I was trying to get it to post, but it didn't want to do it to the group. I only want to do our page. So I'll try to get that up for people, but I'm sure they can go up and look it up. So hopefully he gets better. It's kind of sad. He's gone through a lot, and hopefully he can get over this.
He's starting to get his life together, and this happens. But we'll keep in our prayers. Piers Austin, glad to have you on the show.
What's up, buddy?
Glad to have you commenting, but we want you on the show one of these days. Good evening, Jason Cortez. Good
How's
friend
it
of mine.
going, buddy?
But won't keep you much longer. But just wanted to announce that we've reached 1,000 members, and we are. Oh yeah, he is in the hospital there in Georgia. I guess he lives in Georgia. Uh, be aware that we're having the podcast, the weekly podcast, spanning the globe on Thursday night, 7 o'clock Central Time. So we thank each and everybody that watches the show. We love your support. We appreciate your support. Um, okay, it wasn't during surgery. It was okay. I've just read the headlines. I haven't read any of the stories. I really hadn't had time to. I've been busy today, but just kind of threw
That's
this
it.
together at the last minute.
That's a shame because I know he
Cortez.
got things together and was,
Yeah, but he's a at one time was a physical specimen, so hopefully that will work in his favor. We sure hope so anyway.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Gavin, you
A lot of
have
good
anything
things
to
to
add?
come from us, though. We got some other things in the work, and
Yeah,
like I said, post in the group, engagement. Let us know what you like, don't like, what you want to see, what you. We want to
and
make this a really a spot for you guys to grow and talk. This the wrestling. The as for me, I don't kind of I look at it, but I don't enjoy what wrestling is today. But
me neither. Me
you
neither.
know, that's why you see me posting a bunch of the old stuff. But
Yeah.
it's
But I still want to get a variety of people to come on this show to show off either their favorite belt or their entire collection. We got a lot of camera shy people out there. Some people, you don't have to have fancy camera equipment. I'm using my
no.
laptop
I'm
and a
using my
$40
iPhone.
microphone. Uh, you can use your phone, but just if you're proud of your belts, proud of your collection, I don't care if it's a cardboard belt. We've seen some pretty impressive ones too. There's a guy that makes them.
Yeah,
Uh,
if there's somebody out there that makes things, certain things that enhance belts, some stands,
yep,
some
yeah,
other stuff that's related to the hobby, or figures, or you paint figures, or you do whatever it is that you do related to the hobby. Come on and let Mark show you off. If it's one belt that you got, talk about the belt you got, your experience with the belt, how you liked it, who you got it from.
yeah.
Doesn't have to be a whole collection of belts.
I'm sure people are tired of seeing my belts. So, yes. Also, Big E broke his neck on SmackDown Friday night. So prayers to him as well. That was a pretty nasty landing he took. I saw that.
How did he do it?
It was a German suplex. The guy, I don't know who he's wrestling, but the guy threw him over with a German suplex, and he landed on his head, right on top of his head.
He's a little big guy to be trusting somebody to throw his weight over the top. I mean, that
Oh yeah.
German suplex, no matter who you're doing it to, it's always you were very very close to landing on that spine, that head neck area, just about every time.
Well, I think also not only what worked in his favor was the fact he's really stout. He's very muscular. But what also helped him, in my opinion, is that this happened on the floor where the padding is. The ring has no padding, and they have that real thin padding on the floor around the ring, and so that's probably more padding they have in the ring. So, uh, but yeah, he's going to be okay. He's just going to have to rest up and heal up for a little bit.
Thank you, appreciate
Yeah,
that.
thank you. Appreciate that. Thank you for and he watches every week pretty much, so I
Yeah,
appreciate
we,
that.
we
I've known
just
him
we
for
just
a
don't
couple of years.
we just don't want it here. We understand it,
Yeah.
but I just don't want to come every day and see people yelling and arguing and whatever. We'll let you know about people that are trying to scam and what they're doing, and we'll help anybody that's been scammed, and obviously want to make people aware of people scamming. But the
Yeah.
arguing back and forth, the yelling, the screaming, the name calling that you did this and I don't like you for this, and just I don't want to deal with it.
Yeah. And I've been guilty of a little of that myself. Um, I try to keep that out of this group, but sometimes when things come up in the hobby, people are being taken advantage of. I'll get a little wound up. So
Yeah, well, we all do. We're all
yeah.
imperfect, and
Thank you, Drew.
we try to get better every day, and sometimes we make a mistake, and it's how we correct it and move forward.
This guy right here, Jake Keel, he's the one that came up with the up air and upper right hand corner, the logo, and he's also part of the Brothers in Kayfabe podcast, who also helps out with the subscription on StreamYard. They make this possible for
Pre-
YouTube for us. So appreciate those
Appreciate it.
guys.
Appreciate it.
And if you are bored, not watching anything else, doing anything else, I invite you to watch the Brothers in Kayfabe podcast on Apple Podcasts and that link right there
Yeah,
below.
post it in the chat.
Yeah.
If you got another show, or if you got talk, whatever you do, or if you make reviews or whatever, post it in the chat. You know, the only restrictions, like we say, is the main, drama free and the sales post. We don't want it to be individual sales posts. Put them on a specific post on every Friday. Now, if you have belts that it's more than one belt that you're trying to move and you're not a maker, say you're selling your collection or whatever, just contact us. We'll give you permission to put it up on one post, and therefore you can have one central location, that type of thing. But
Right.
post all the things that you want to do. And I think there's a little dog here that Mark's getting ready to give away for free.
No, I'm not giving away a dog. No, this is my daughter's dog. This is daughter's in the living room. She's brought him in. Uh, nice try though. But yeah, give those guys a listen. They do a really good job. They're based out of Oklahoma City, and good friends of mine. So,
Nice, congratulations.
and they just recorded a season 4 premiere, so they got started on the 4th season. So they've been around a little while.
Sweet.
But that's it on my end. We'll see you again Thursday night on the regular show. I got a special guest. I will reveal that later. But I'm going to set up that broadcast tonight. You'll probably see it scheduled for Thursday night. So, but on behalf of Kevin and myself, I want to thank you once again for making this one of the best new belt groups on Facebook. Awesome.
Please post that in the chat there, Jake, so that
or post it in my group. Post it in the group. Let's know.
Yeah. Not I mean the chat. I'm at the group. Yeah. On the page, post it whenever anybody does reviews. Post them up. Saw a match that you like, post it in a thing.
But thank you for bringing us to 1,000. Let's see 2,000 in the near future. So
absolutely.
Again, on behalf of Kevin, I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We'll see you on Thursday night. Have a good night.